We have promised to support our church with our prayers, presence, gifts, service, and witness. Over the past few Sundays, we've looked at how we keep this promise by examining the Methodist Church motto, open hearts, open minds, open doors. Today we are going to focus on what it takes to open our doors, literally. For our church to function, we must pay for our electricity and water usage, insurance premiums, personnel expenses, security cost, office expenses, the postage, the cost of custodial and kitchen supplies, computer and software expenses, maintenance expenses for the church and the parsonage. Our church buildings are almost 70 years old. The parsonage is 50 years old. Ensuring that these facilities are properly maintained is a challenge. The Board of Trustees is charged with meeting that challenge, as it is responsible for all matters related to the real and personal property of the church.
Well, the trustee committee is charged with the maintenance and upkeep of the facility that we're in, the church building, and the parsonage where the preacher and his family reside. Well, the endowment fund started in 2006. The fund is invested with the church. There's a United Methodist Foundation in Nashville where our fund is invested. Now, with that being invested and some contributions along the way, that current balance is over $1 million now. According to the charter, we're able to spend 5% of the gains per year. And of that 5%, we can have as much as $40,000 or $50,000 a year to spend on the church as we see fit.
Some of the upcoming projects that we're looking forward to getting done, if the resources are available to us, would be cleaning and painting the steeple, also repairing and doing any trim work, exterior trim that needs to be done. We'd like to get that achieved. Some of the other projects, replacing some of the worn carpet throughout the church. Pew cushions, we'd like to see those get redone. The needlepoint project on the altar, we'd like to see some of those get done. And also remodeling the parlor, create a more inviting space. Again,
mentioned it's 70 years old. We have aging HVAC units which we've replaced, but then there's 7 HVAC units in this building. I'm not sure of the square footage of the building, but there's a lot of expense in maintaining it, not just from HVAC, but then you have plumbing, electrical, you have just the daily wear and tear on the building. And again, some of our capital improvement projects, we're constantly looking to take care of our building.
We are stewards of all that God has given us, entrusted with His church, the body of Christ. As members of that body, we are its lifeblood, its nurturers. The central nervous system of this body is the staff.
I'm Dinah Agnew, and I'm a member of the Staff Parish Relations Committee in our church. We are to support our paid staff and anything in the church that would help make our church a better place, I think. So we're there for them. We now have 4 paid full-time employees, and they are our senior pastor, Abe Zimmerman, church administrator, Kelly Breisnauer, our church caretaker is Becky Baker, and our director of student ministries is Corley Cannon. We also have 5 part-time employees, and they are our membership secretary, Donna Brock, our financial secretary, Connie Boutwell, our choir music director, John Brock, and our organist pianist is Lori Schuler, and we now have Chloe Claxon in our nursery. And we're so proud of our employees and think they do a good job.
We have a pretty robust budget. It's in excess of $500,000, of which about 90% goes to pay for our staff, our operating costs, our conference askings. Leaves us about 10% to spend on our programs, our missions, if you will. And We hope that these videos that you have seen have inspired you and has increased your vision, because those committees, same committees, have other things that they would like to do. And we hope that this inspires you to help us expand the budget so that we can have more funds to do more mission with.
No one really likes to hear the words money and church spoken in the same sentence, but it does in fact take money for a church to carry out its mission. May we continue to increase our resources so that we can open our doors and welcome the world, making disciples for Jesus Christ.